All right. You know, I heard there was some conversation going on the Mark Holmes network. And I hear that somebody's been like in witness protection for a little bit here. And hey, guys, you know, I thought you had run this resident Dallas. You know what I feel so bad for Mark? He really doesn't have anything over the last 30 years. I mean, the last time the Cowboys were relevant, seriously, Bill Clinton was in the White House. I mean, MySpace was something important, I think. You know, I don't know. Were there cell phones? Maybe Mark and I were about 25 pounds lighter, too. I don't. Okay, wait. Let's bring him in. I think he's got an ass right now. Look at him. Holy cow, look at that puss on his face. Dude, what's wrong? Come on.
You know,
what's the matter? What are you upset about?
I got a bone to pick with you and Philly.500 and y'all's fat asses, okay? And yes, my ass is fat too, and I realized it, and I'm doing something about it, okay? I'm losing weight. I've lost 8 pounds in the last week, and I'm gonna get into fighting shape, okay? Now here's what kind of pisses me off, okay? You pissed me off, man. You know, football is the greatest sport and the greatest thing in the world. Okay. I didn't play on your level and things like that, but I can relate every single thing in my life to something that I learned on the football field. And I love football. But you know something, Dan? Do you know something, Dan?
Help me out here. Hey, listen, this is your floor.
Other things in life that are more important, believe it or not, than football.
Oh, like because what?
While you and Philly.500 are sitting at home, you know, wiping down some more barbecue and shit like that.
Let me guess, you were out front of the DA's prosecution of Trump with a flag, probably going, arrest him. Or is that where you've been the last two? Oh, my God, you've been in New York City out front of the Trump case.
I went past New York City. I was actually in Vermont helping flood victims get back into their house. You know, we had a young lady who had been out of her home for 6 months, respiratory problems, because she was in a mold encased house, had Lyme disease. We got up there and we got her back into her home mold free. And instead of you saying, you know, Mark Holmes is out there doing some good, Cowboy fans, they're terrible, they're delusional and all that, but this guy gets it. He's not going to be here for your entertainment because he's helping somebody else. You literally go out there and you say, I'm scared, I'm weak, I'm hiding. You know, Dan, I may not be the brightest bulb.
I'm so sorry, Mark. I didn't know.
Bro, you know,
out being a pilgrim, and you're out helping everyone.
I ain't scared of nobody. I ain't hiding from nobody.
Hold on. I didn't realize that you were Mark Holmes for humanity.
Yeah, humanities. You didn't know.
Wow. Mark Holmes has a van that says Mark Holmes, home of the humanities. Wow, man. You must help little grandmas across mud puddles and everything. And
I do.
What a great unbelievable. What's that got to do with your sorry ass dodging the show and your sorry ass Cowboys?
Okay. I tell you what. I don't know where's Philly.500 at.
Philly.500 is rolling in here.
Okay. All right.
By the way, he's got an ass with you too, man.
Yo, what's happening?
Philly.500 got enough ass for everybody because that ass is so big.
What's happening? Oh, you're looking at my ass? That's what you're looking at my ass, aren't you, Mark? You like that?
Hey, look,
I tell you what, I come right in and Mark is looking at my ass. Look at that. You should give your wife a compliment and stop looking at my ass.
Billy, listen. He told me that he was helping flood victims in Vermont, and he was helping old ladies across the street and all, and he wants me to somehow go like this. Instead of being here talking sports, this and that, I'm out. Hey, dude, you don't get pats on the back for being a good dude.
Oh, yeah, okay. All right. I tell you what, bro.
What does that have to do with anything?
You better hope you're never in need and look for somebody like me.
Wait a minute. You do it because you want to. You don't do it because you're getting back slaps and slaps on the ass.
No. You know what?
You see this, Philly? This guy this is a typical Cowboy fan.
I told you.
You're so into your damn self.
Wait,
you only care about this much instead of the whole fucking world. You guys
hold on. Mark Holmes is one of those guys that wants to be thanked for not robbing a bank. Congratulations for not robbing a bank.
It's called paying it forward, bro.
Wait, I don't understand. What's the problem here?
I would like to have somebody.
What's the problem here?
But
what's the problem?
So, but since I'm
what's the problem?
I'm a little weak, hiding. I'm hiding in the basement.
Oh yeah, you were in the way. Yeah, you were in the witness protection program.
You guys.
You were in Vermont.
No, Philly.
You were hiding in Vermont.
Philly, you've been dodging my ass for years. I have been saying I will go to the link and watch a game.
No. You said my wife said I ain't going, so Philly, the bet is off. You keep changing things. Why do you keep changing things? Are you really crying? Let me tell you something, Sills. Let me tell you something, Sills. This guy is full of shit. This guy wants credit from everybody else, but he can't take any responsibility for things that he says. Let me tell you something. He wants to talk about, I'm out here in Vermont working. Nobody's congratulating me. I sent him texts saying, I got texts of me saying, good job, Mark. That's great that you're helping people. I texted you it. I said it, but you need it publicly. You're full of it. And how come you can't come on in your Vermont? How come you can't come on the show?
Because he's delivering maple syrup.
Something videos while in Vermont. You made 40-something videos.
Hey,
not live.
Delivering maple syrup to grandmas.
Okay, all right.
You made 40-something videos in Vermont. Why couldn't you come on?
All right. So here's the deal.
You were ducking.
Okay. I'm here now.
Whitsack.
I'm here now.
Protection program.
You are.
I'm here. I'm here getting tag teamed by you guys. I get it. I get it.
No.
He's trying. He wants.
This guy likes to try.
I got an Eagle fan right here.
Dude,
okay, I'm up here in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, in Eagle territory. But hold up,
talking football, we have to talk about you not getting you enough credit.
Hold on, no,
that's what we're talking about.
He likes to be the victim. I get it now.
I tell you what.
You guys
I have a solution for you.
What?
I have a solution here. So great. He doesn't have to worry about Christmas being ruined and going to Philly. Okay. Mm-hmm. And since you guys are actually not in Philadelphia, that you're all on the West Coast, we can cut the trip down in half. Mm-hmm. And I'm challenging both of you mother humpers. Mm-hmm. Both of you.
Go to the Dallas game?
Sileo and Philly.500 to show up for the Eagles game.
In Dallas, in Arlington.
And I tell you what, since Philly, your ass is so fat, some people, we're going to have a big tail.
Oh, yeah, my ass is so fat. You got 3 chins behind your head. You got to butter your hips to get through the door. I don't think you should be talking about me being fat.
Hey, Mark, I could actually.
You ain't know what to talk.
Seriously. I'm telling you, I'm letting my fans know that this is the children's sport.
So scary.
In the jungle, going against Sileo and Philly.500. Are you going to show Philly? Philly, are you going to show? You say I'm hiding. Are you going to show?
You are hiding. You hid for 2 weeks. Where were you? Where were you? I was on here, and where were you? You were hiding. You were hiding.
In the off season. In the offseason?
You're hiding
there is no offseason.
Oh, you going to be hiding come the 10th of November?
We'll see.
We'll see.
See.
Listen, you have lost all leverage in negotiation. You bailed on the link, and now I control the negotiation.
Send a chauffeur to your house?
We'll see.
You talk about me
being send a chauffeur. Send me a limo. I'll go.
Bro. You look. We'll see. You're not man enough to say, let me go anywhere, anytime.
You lost leverage. You ran out for 2 weeks. You bailed out of going to link, and now you want to challenge me and put me on the spot. You can't put me on the spot. You lost that leverage. Sorry. Will I go to Dallas? Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. But I don't owe you nothing. You had your chance, and you ran off into witness protection.
All right. Okay. Wait. Some questions. Philly, what did you make of Pro Football Focus ranking Dak Prescott the #1 quarterback in the NFC this past season. And going into 24, he's ranked #1, Stafford's #2, Hurts is #3.
Totally ridiculous. Totally ridiculous. Because here's a guy, and really, let's be quite honest about Dak and the regular season. I mean, he could go out and have all the numbers he wants for the regular season. Is this guy still playing for the regular season? When do the playoffs matter for this guy? He's done nothing in the playoffs. To me, I don't care what happens in the regular season to Dak. He's got to go show he can win big games when it matters in the playoffs. Then they could talk about putting him #1.
But how about this? Is this not true, Mark? Dak won the East, won more games, had a better regular season than Hurts. Shouldn't he go into this year with a higher grade and a higher rating than Jalen Hurts?
Considering that both of us lost the first
in the opening round
football, you have to look at that and default back to what was previous. When you go ahead and figure out who's winning the division or who's the #1 seed, if you have a tie, you have to have a tiebreaker. Tiebreaker would be okay, you both were ass in the playoffs. Let's go back and see what you want.
It doesn't matter. The guy loses every year in the playoffs. Every year he loses.
Hold on. Let me put a little something
every year.
Can I actually put a little number here, playoff number? I saw an interesting statistic. When defenses give up 30 or more points, Dak Prescott is 0-3. That sucks. That sucks, right? It's not like Tom Brady. You know what Tom Brady was when a team gave up 30 points?
It's everybody else's fault.
Hold on.
What is it? I'm interested.
1-5. 1-5. You know what Jalen Hurts is when the team defense gives up 30 or more points? 0-2.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
The only one who has a winning record is Pat Mahomes, is 5-1. But he also has
Dak Prescott has never gotten out of the second round.
Wait. You know the playoff
he never gets out of the second round.
I believe the other team didn't score 7 points.
Dak Prescott has never gotten out of the second round.
How do you? I
don't know what to tell you. It's everybody else's fault. Right? This is my issue with Mark. Everybody else is to blame for Dallas's failures except Dak Prescott.
Okay. But Philly, will you say this though, Mark? Will you say this though, Philly? Dak had a better year than Jalen did. Like Jalen had a better year in 22 than Lamar did. Yes. Lamar comes back and wins the MVP.
He didn't deserve it.
He had a better year than Jalen. That stuff does work like that. It's not totality. The question by PFF was, who's the top quarterback
going into the season?
I'm not defending Dak, but their question was, if coming off the 23 season, who's the guy going into 24?
I wouldn't.
That is the #1 quarterback in the NFC.
Right. I wouldn't choose Dak first.
Okay. Of course you're not. You know what? Of course you would.
He loses big games. He can't win the big game.
Here's another thing you have to put into the equation too. And and I'm taking off my blue-colored glasses here. One other thing you also have to look into that equation is you say that stability-wise, going into the same offense a second year versus now having a different play caller. No, don't stop shaking your head. No, you should have learned from last year. When you changed coordinators, it was not the same. There is a learning curve. I can look and say the first 7 games of the season, the Cowboys offense was terrible until they got into a groove.
How many coordinators did Dak have?
How many?
How many did he have?
From Jason Garrett, Scott Linehan, to Kellen Moore, and now to Mike McCarthy.
So Jalen Hurts has had that in half the time, that many different offensive coordinators. And he still managed to get his team to the Super Bowl. He still managed to get to the NFC Championship game and win a game. But one good season is already more accomplished than Dak Prescott's whole career.
I have to put the win flag on that side, Mark. I mean, you know what I hear? Here's the one thing I heard today that I didn't like. So Dak Prescott could be the all-time leading passer.
He could.
In Cowboy history. You know who the top 3 are? Philly.500. You ready? Tony Romo and Danny White. They're not mentioning Roger Staubach and Troy Aikman.
Right. It's now. He's third behind Troy and Romo.
Okay. Oh, so Troy's third.
Yeah, Troy's second right now.
Did you like Tony Romo, Mark?
Did I like Tony Romo?
Yeah.
I did, but I knew it was time for him to go.
What was one of the things you didn't like about him?
Towards the end of his career, there were three things about Tony Romo that would happen on any play that he's scrambling. One, he'd make an incredible play, and you say, "Oh my God." Two, it would be like Tony Ono. Or three, he was going to get knocked down and not get back up.
Yeah, but I'm going to tell you guys this: Tony Romo
was a good
Tony Romo absolutely overachieved in his career, and here's why, Philly. This guy was undrafted. There were no expectations on this guy, and I'm not right. There was zero expectations. They made him one of the highest paid guys. Did he have success in the postseason? Not the success the Cowboy fans wanted, for sure. However, what were the expectations on that guy? They were none.
But here's the thing, and I've heard Mark say this.
I've
heard Mark say this. He said that Tony Romo cannot win big games. He comes up small in big games. So if you're going to hold him, hold Romo to that standard, you got to hold Dak to the same standard. Where is it?
And I said that after Tony Romo's career.
And you got to, but you're not saying about that.
Yeah, but I think they're the same guy. I think Romo and Dak are the same dude.
But hold on here for a second.
Yeah, they are.
Hold on here. You know, you sit here and you guys praise Howie Vision and all the moves and things that they do for the Eagles. And then you turn around and say the Cowboys suck and they don't care about winning because they don't go out in free agency, right?
I never said that.
I said it.
Okay, Dan says that. Well, no, you Philly, you always talk about how great and all the moves that Howie Vision makes, leaving.
Listen, I know my GM cares about winning. I know he's going to go out and try to do the best he can to win, and I know that I'm getting that every year out of it. Your team, you can't say it, but see, the reason why your team isn't doing it is because they're setting up your quarterback to fail. They want out because they know
I don't know if that's the case or not.
Real talk. I think.
Hold on, real talk here, because I don't care. Dan, you played in the NFL. A win in the NFL is not an easy thing. I don't care how good your team is. And for a team to win 12 games in the regular season 3 years in a row is not an easy thing. Now, maybe there's some psychological block, this lack of confidence or something or other. It seems like, and I hate to say it, but it seems like when the Cowboys get in the playoffs, at the first sign of things, you have all the flashbacks and the pressure of failing. They have to get over that hump. They're going to have to break through. Once they finally break through, they're going to be great. But right now, I think it's a mental block.
So you're saying the Cowboys can't play with expectations?
You know, for some reason, again, and I'm actually trying to be honest with you, the Cowboys, when they are expected to do something, is when they fail. Every time
they can't live up to expectations. That's what
that goes on Dak Prescott for being a choker.
I think that goes on the owner.
A bigger choker.
There you go. I agree with you on that one.
It makes the quarterback a bigger choker because he can win 12 games every year, but he can't do anything in the playoffs.
Now, I don't know if this
choker.
Okay, fine. Well, it's the whole team. You can't look at
your quarterback. We're talking about the quarterback.
That's one sack in playoff games and say, "Oh, he was great." You can't look and say,
"Here, I'll do you one better, man. I'll do you one better." You put Jalen Hurts on last year's Dallas team, they beat Green Bay.
Oh, no, they don't. You couldn't beat Tampa.
You put Jared Goff on Dallas' team, they beat Green Bay. Not only that, what about the years that they were the number one seed and lost?
You guys, okay?
If you take Dak out of the equation, they probably win.
Philly, you guys have this arrogance about you that we are the greatest thing of all time. Bro,
said that.
You had an epic collapse last year.
I know. We've been able to talk about it. We've talked about it.
Go back to the preseason poll, and when they are literally talking about how he does it again, he gets Jalen Carter and he gets Devontae.
You don't think that going out and getting Jalen Carter was a good thing? You don't think trading for AJ Brown was a good thing? You don't think going out this season and making moves is a good thing? Now all of a sudden,
have you in the Super Bowl last year. You are the greatest thing. They didn't have those extra.
That's right. We went to the Super Bowl last year. We came one series away, and we lost to a Hall of Fame quarterback.
Hey, all right. Another question.
Okay, it's
Mark. Who would you rather have, and who would you draft? AJ Brown or CeeDee Lamb?
I'll take CeeDee Lamb.
Why?
CeeDee has some more maturing to do because CeeDee sometimes checks out, and he admits that he has some growing up to do.
He did have 1,700 yards.
Broke Michael Irvin's record. And here's what's crazy about the season he had. You could take Brandon Ayuk and Deebo Samuels, and they have the exact number of receptions, which is crazy because having those two guys – no, seriously, last year, 131 receptions. And if you're the only guy there that you got to stop, you got to figure, let's stop that guy. And they weren't able to do it. You didn't have the Robin over there that you had to worry about like you had between Deebo and Ayuk. But I will look and say, I believe there's still a lot more upside left to CeeDee Lamb. And I don't know that, and not to say that A.J. Brown isn't really good because he is really, really good. I don't know that there's much more that he is going to be able to do. He is getting a little older.
He's 26 years old.
Philly.500. AJ
Brown. It's not even close. AJ Brown. AJ Brown's a much better all-around receiver. Not only that, AJ Brown shows up in the playoffs. He played a great Super Bowl. He had a great Super Bowl. Not only that, AJ Brown isn't the only weapon. He still goes out, makes plays, and he's not the only guy. I mean, of course, CeeDee Lamb's going to put up nice numbers because he's the only guy that Dallas has got to throw to. So he gets a lot more balls thrown his way.
He gets a lot more balls thrown to him.
He's a great slot wide receiver. Great slot wide receiver. Not as good as
Hold on. Let me see if I got this right, Philly. You're saying that because he's the only one to throw to, that's the reason why his numbers are great.
No, I'm saying that they're inflated compared to a guy like AJ Brown.
If you're trying to say you only have one guy, it's easier to throw the ball to that one guy as opposed to having a Dallas Goedert.
I'm saying that one guy is going to get more targets.
Having AJ Brown because
I'm saying he's going to get more targets because he's the only guy that got to throw to.
Cover CD. I can't necessarily do that with Devontae Smith, Dallas Goedert, and AJ Brown.
Yeah, but he's sitting there in the slot. He's a slot wide receiver. He's stuck in the slot, and that's all you have.
Okay.
Slot wide receiver.
So of course everybody is making those kind of numbers then, right? Because everybody does it. So everybody's getting 1,700 yards.
Dallas has got a great quarterback, right? Okay. According to you, they got the best quarterback in the league.
According to you guys.
Well, at least in the regular season, right? He's going to put up 12 wins every year. He's a great quarterback. You think he was better than Lamar Jackson last year. You think he should have had MVP.
Mark, I'm going to go with A.J. Brown.
Okay. No, that's you.
You know why? I think he's more physical. Mm-hmm. And especially in the run game, he knocks people out, and he learned that playing in Tennessee, blocking for Derrick Henry. And I think when you have him in there, I think he's more of a physical guy, and your guy's coming out of the slot. This guy's on the number.
Okay.
And to me, I think there's a difference in that, and there's more predictability. And like you said, I think it's easier to catch footballs out of the slot than it is on the numbers.
All right. Well, we'll see. But I still want to understand this, though. With you Eagles that are so great that I'm sitting here listening to you, Dan, literally basically talking about how stupid of a move it was to get rid of Hassan Reddick.
Completely.
And how, and your linebacking core, of course, is not real good. And you're getting ready to get rid of Bradbury, and you're possibly looking at two corners that may be rookie started.
Hold on, Mark. That's where I'm going. I'm going to ask you something.
That's great. Get rid of Bradbury.
And this is coming off of an epic collapse.
Hold on. I'm here. You brought us here. Thank you. Listen, give me your two safeties and your two corners going into 24. You got two all-pro corners now, right?
It'll be Malik Hooker and J-Ron Curse are our safeties. Okay.
Okay. And your corners are Brand and Diggs.
Yeah. two all pros that have basically led the NFL in interceptions.
Okay. This is the Eagle This is the Eagle back end. You're going to have Avonte Maddox, Reed Blankenship. As of now, May 29th, Bradbury or Quinyon Mitchell, a rookie, and you're going to have 33-year-old Slay on the other side. Who's got the better back end secondary?
The Eagles. The Eagles. I like all around depth on that team.
Done.
Plus, listen, you got Diggs coming back from a torn ACL, right? You're coming back from a torn ACL, so you're never 100%.
You know what? That guy on one leg is better than some of the guys.
Yeah, I don't think so, buddy. I don't think so.
Okay.
I'll take the Eagles. I'll take the youth. I know that it's going to take them time to transition, but by the end of the year, I like the Eagles and take their secondary way before I would take the Dallas Cowboys secondary.
Aren't you the same
by
guy?
By the end of the year, that's what I would.
Aren't you the same guy that said that your defense was going to be unstoppable?
My book,
you won't be able to run against them or do anything with Jordan Davis.
What?
And see.
What?
See, I see why I'm here. I
know. I agree with you. I think you have a better secondary.
I don't know. I don't know. I hear
Holmes on an Eagle channel and stuff. Let's give him some raw meat and everything. I get it. That's fine. That's cool. But there's only one question.
Saint Mark.
There's only one question I have.
A candle.
Are you going to man the F up and show
giving of himself?
Or are you going to be a little punk ass bitch?
Oh, dude, you're the punk ass bitch. You ran off for 2 weeks and then canceled the bet. Now you're trying to turn it around. No. I control the narrative. I'll let you know if we'll do the bet. We'll see. But it's up to me, not you, because you blew your opportunity. No, listen, you left. You did your 40-something videos from Vermont, and then you told us your wife told you couldn't do it. Yeah. Sorry, buddy. I think Mark's got no room to talk.
Okay.
You're chicken shit.
Who has chicken shit? All right.
You're chicken to go to a Cowboys game.
I'm not chicken to go to a Cowboys game.
You're chicken.
I have no problem with a Cowboys game.
You're seriously.
You backed out of it, Mark, not me.
What are you?
You were the one that backed out, Mark.
Backed out of what?
You backed out of the bet. Why are you trying to call me?
Bet?
You're the one that said your wife wouldn't let you.
Oh no, bro.
All right,
that's what you said. What? You went on video.
Wait a minute.
Please pull that shit up.
Hang on here. What defense will have the most sacks next year? The Cowboys or the Eagles? Go ahead, Philly.500.
That's a tough one. Because I think I have a lot of question marks right now. I don't know what I'm getting out of Bryce Huff. I don't know what I'm getting out of Nolan Smith. So I got to see. It depends on those guys. Right now, I know Parsons is going to go out and give Dallas double-digit sacks. I know that they're going to get that. I'm not a fan of getting rid of Hassan Reddick. So right now, I think you have to lean towards Dallas. And now if a couple of those guys play well, then it'll turn around. But right now, I have a lot of question marks about our edge. That's just being truthful.
So, Mark, to your strength, this is where Dallas has a strength here. Look, your secondary. Hold on, your secondary, and you're a better pass rushing team.
Yes, but
the Giants. The Giants actually may be the best front four in the NFC East with what they did with Burns.
Well, see, that's my question mark is what are we going to get with Mozzie? There's been questions with his weight. Well, I don't know about that. He didn't get that opportunity, but that's going to be the question. The other question will be is the Cowboys will get another $9.5 million on the 1st of June because of Michael Gallup. Will they actually go out and do some other moves? They have the 4 comp picks and stuff. Will they go ahead and do a trade here or there to supplement the roster? Because that's the kind of thing the Cowboys do. They don't do this shit early on.
Nothing. They do shit.
That being said, I actually want to see what Sam Williams has. I think if you looked at his time versus the time that Dorrance Armstrong, his production was really about the same as Dorrance Armstrong. If he can do well, if Nealon, who, a lot of people are saying could be DeMarcus Lawrence's replacement, if he comes on as a rookie and part of the rotation, they could be better than the Eagles. But I still there's still some talent there on the Eagles defense that still scares me.
And especially in the front. But hey, this goes down to this. As bad as we get on, and Philly.500 and I get on Jordan Davis a lot, dude, this guy Mozzie Smith, man, I'm telling you. You know, they got a lot of work to do with him, man. I mean, Mike Zimmer's got a ton
I
of
like
work
the Eagles interior better than I like the Dallas interior. I think the
I
edge rushers for the Dallas is better than the Eagles. As of right now. I mean, you know, like Bryce Huff, I mean, did it 1 year. I got to see more. I got to see Nolan Smith. I don't like the Reddick thing, but interior, no, I like the Eagles way better inside than Dallas.
Okay, Mark, whose fans are more delusional, do you think? Because I'm an outsider here, because you are totally 100%, totally 100% Cowboys. Philly.500 is 100%. And I got to tell you, you could flip a coin on any given day here. I mean, you would think OTAs, everything. I mean, Quinyon Mitchell's going to be an all-pro first team. I mean, it's kind of crazy listening to it. So who's more delusional?
I tell you what, right now, I can't say Cowboy fans are delusional because Cowboy fans are about as low right now as I've ever seen them. The negativity is right now. We're expecting, I got fans that are like, we're going to be a 7-win team, man. We suck ass. It is, but that always changes come the time the season gets here. Then we're Super Bowl champions.
We're speaking to the most delusional one there is.
At the moment, I got to say that you guys are living in a house of cards because you got a hell of a lot of questions on your defense that you would yourselves admit that Jalen Hurts is kind of on the hot seat right now.
He is? He's on the hot seat?
I heard that
I didn't say he was on the hot seat. Who said he was on
OTAs, but the backup quarterback right now.
Can he flick it?
That's such crap, dude. That's such crap. No, listen. There's no more delusional fan base than Mark Holmes. This is the most delusional. Right now. Listen, the Cowboys are the most
supposedly Kenny Pickett is outperforming Jalen.
That's what. See, that's not. I heard it.
You're talking about throwing a pass in shorts. Are we really talking about that?
All right.
There's no more.
How about that offense? How about that offense? The last 7 games of the season when the pads were on, bro.
Mark Holmes is the most delusional Cowboys. He's the king of delusion. All right. This guy's whole channel is, I'm going to protect Dak. He could do a video and it could be like, CeeDee Lamb this, Micah Parsons, and it all devolves into Dak Prescott.
Oh, Lord.
Talk about Dak Prescott. Dak did this. Poor Dak. Don't have enough help. Poor this. And then his team can literally go out there, do nothing all season, and he'll tell you videos on why doing nothing, trying to get better, is better for the team. He can't just say, damn it, man, my quarterback sucked today. He blew it.
I get it now.
Damn my team. He can't do it. He can't do it. This guy's the most delusional fan base of the Dallas Cowboys.
Did you just see the light bulb that just came on?
Yeah. I
just realized it. Philly.500 is a scared little bitch to show up in Dallas.
Philly, hey.
I mean, it's so stupid. The guy just keeps making different bets every week. Hey, just make a bet. Stop failing.
We still have the other ones.
Hang on,
you
Philly.
bailed on
Mark, Philly. Listen, I do have a question for you, Mark. Somebody said that your channel should be renamed the History Channel because you guys talk a lot about the Cowboy history, and I heard it should be the History Channel because you guys, all you do is talk about 95 and 96, 94. I mean,
he does is talk about that.
I heard it should be called the Mark Holmes History Channel.
At least in our history, we do have those glory days of history that we can fall back on.
Yeah, the half your fan base never seen.
I call them because see, I'm an old ass like Dan.
I know you're old ass.
I'm an old ass,
dumbass.
But I know one thing: I'll be in Dallas laughing at you on November 10th.
Go to Dallas. Go ahead. Go there. Go to Dallas. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, you're gonna scare me into going.
Okay.
I'll see. Maybe. But it's my choice. You blew it. You blew
here. Okay.
All the bets.
Mark, do your Cowboys win the East?
Ooh, that's a tough one, man. Because we all know the last time anybody repeated was you Eagles, 2002. 2003 and 2004. For whatever reason, it has just been hell. And it doesn't matter if you go to Super Bowls and come back the next year, nobody wins it. I'm going to say no.
Most
So,
honest
no.
thing he's ever said in his life.
I think we'll be a playoff team. But okay. Yeah, but
then Mark, since you said that, do the Eagles win the East?
Yes. Yes, the Eagles are going to win the East.
Or does Washington surprise?
I think. Well, I listen. I like their young quarterback.
I do too.
If I had $1 for every time they said that Washington was going to surprise,
I think Washington could finish in second. I think Dallas is going to have a tough.
Hang on here, Philly. Mark and Dallas fans in general notorious for being delusional. The Dallas fan base keeps Stephen A. Smith employed with their Kardashian drama. Next year, we're going to the Super Bowl. Thank you, Rob.
Okay.
He's calling you the Dallas Kardashians.
That's okay. I'm hearing now all of a sudden that it's Dak McNabb. Too. There's always.
McNabb won more than Dak, though. I mean, he won more playoff games.
It's okay. I got no problem.
He won more playoff games.
Being the fresh meat for the show. That's cool. Okay.
Dak McNabb.
Dan, I look forward to seeing you and meeting you in Dallas December 10th.
Great.
I've already talked to people there where we're going to be.
And next week you'll want me to go to Washington. Then the week after that we'll go to Alaska. Why don't we go to Russia? We go to Moscow. Let's go to Moscow next week. Every week it's something new. Every week you want another bet, then you cancel your own bet, and then you blame me for it. You blame me for it.
And we'll pour one out for our homie.
Video later today. My wife won't let me go to Dallas. Because JFK got shot there, I'm not allowed to go to Dallas.
Keeping up with the Cowboys.
Then it'll be
the
Washington.
Real Housewives of Dallas-Fort Worth.
Oh
my
Lord.
God. Oh. Hey, Philly, let's go to Brazil.
Yeah, we'll go to Brazil. Next week, he'll go to Brazil. Hey, Phil, my wife won't let me go to Dallas, so let's go to Brazil. You chicken shit, you ain't going to Brazil. Let's go to Alaska. You ain't going to Alaska. Why don't you come out here in Northern Virginia? I'm a grown-ass man. No, you can't come out here in Virginia.
It's all good.
Every week
I'm very glad to hear that you're on the beaches flying kites with old ladies and doing your public service and your PSAs and wherever you are. You're a man of the people. I'm very happy with that. Congratulations. Here, I'll give you one. Look. Congratulations, man. Here, I'm doing that because you want pats on the back for being a good guy. Here, there you go. I'm giving you what you want.
Yeah, you can do that November 10th in Dallas.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I'll even do? I'll get us some of the best
then it'll be
you ever
seen. Maybe in New York. I might go to Dallas. If I go to Dallas, though, I want to go. I got to go to the JFK stuff. I'm
serious. Cowboys, Eagles party.
Unbelievable.
I might go.
Hey, Philly.500. First place I went when I went to Dallas was the Book Depository.
Yeah, I want to go there
because the West End is down in that neck of the woods down there.
Yeah,
absolutely one of the best places down there. The Spaghetti Factory's down there.
It's not like the nasty ass cheesesteaks you got.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I might go.
Great stuff. All right, Mark. Hey, Mark, if you bail, I'll set this up. If he's right. And you bail on this, and he's
already bailed on 3 bets that he's made.
No, I've already told my fans.
He's already made 3 bets that he is bailed out on, and then he puts it on me like it's my fault. Next week they want to go to Alaska. I know why. Why not? Why not go to Rome? We'll go to Rome.
Why would it go?
Let's go. I don't know. Every week you want to go somewhere.
You should be excited about this.
Just say hi to the FBI agents taking care of you.
Cowboys, we got VHS tapes of Super Bowls and stuff. You guys,
I don't know what that means.
You got the best secondary. You got the best defensive line. You got the best quarterback. Why wouldn't you want to come to Dallas and rub it in my face?
Who says I wouldn't?
How much we suck.
I never said I wouldn't.
Mark, I think Philly doesn't think you're going to live up to your bet.
Oh, no, bro.
I just think that when you make a bet and you cancel the bet every week, that you lose the leverage to be throwing bets out. You don't have any leverage because you've already bailed on them. I didn't bail the bets. You said, let's go to the link. Let's go to the link. That's all right. Let's do it. And then it's like, I can't do it. My wife won't let me. My wife said I can't.
Maybe we look at getting a suite.
My poor wife.
She said I can't. Mark, don't worry. I know where you are with that. I get it. I get it. Right? Hey,
my wife said, no, not allowed. I can't do it.
From AT&T.
Hey, guys.
We could break the internet.
Absolutely awesome stuff. I mean, Mark, thank you for doing this. I appreciate you. Philly, you're my boy. I got to tell you, Mark, this might be a rough year for you, brother.
It might be. It might be a rough year for you guys, too. And if I listen to this guy in Philadelphia who's always trashing some of the moves like the quarterback and Hassan Reddick, it might.
Angelo?
No, you dumbass.
Oh, me. Okay. Well, Angelo thinks they're going to win 5 games.
Okay. Well, I think they're going to do better than that.
All right. All right, guys. Philly, any parting shots?
At the end of the day, Joker.
By the way, before we get off, I'd like to see in the comments who won this round.
Oh, I won again.
Dallas's very own Mark Holmes, the legend in Dallas, or the legendary Philly.500.
Just based on the fact that Mark wanted you to give him credit for humanitarian work. It's a loss. That's a loss.
Like button. Keep it here, National. Thank you, guys.
I am now Philly.500's bitch.
If you missed any of today's show on the JAKIB Media channel, listen to the podcast on your way home. Available on YouTube, Apple, and Spotify.